Hello, this is Mike again. I'm wanted to talk about one of my favorite sayings that I used to pretty much live by. It's a saying that goes back a long, long ways. It says, "Be diligent over your heart, for from it flow the springs of life." So be diligent over your heart, for from it flow the springs of life. At the time, about 30 years ago, when I came across this particular saying, I identified with the fact that your heart is in the spiritual sense, in an emotional sense, is where a lot of the things that happen in your life flow from. It's kind of one of the important organs, even in the physical world. It pumps life-giving blood to take away various different basically the infrastructure of the whole body. It brings oxygen to the cells, and it takes away waste, and circulates so many things to various parts of your body. It's kind of like the lifeblood of your life. And when you apply it to an emotional or spiritual life, your heart pumps oxygen into your life. It gives you breath of air, gives you light, and it takes away the blood. The heart pumps away all of the refuge. So you really have to watch out what enters into your heart, into your system. And speaking in the physical world, it's amazing. This is a segue into something else. It's amazing how we are regarding when we give to various different medical causes. Pulmonary is one of the #1 killers of humans, physically, in the United States. Nearly number one, pulmonary. And last year, a year and a half ago, there was a big fad in fundraising, in the Ice Bucket Challenge. The particular disease that they were raising funds for is a very, very minor killer. Very, very, very small amount of people ever die from it. But they managed to raise $40,000 per person that dies for research. In other words, $40,000 in research dollars was given to every single person that dies that year. Just on the fad, $40,000. Now, to put that in perspective, the #1 killer of humans in the earth, in the United States, is pulmonary. And that same year, $40 was raised for research. So $40,000 for ALS, per death, and $40. This is how out of whack nonprofits can be. We've even become divisional regarding, our gift giving. There's these fads that go around, like, give women, in third world countries, fresh water. Give women education. Give women microloans. Give women this. Give women that. Well, what about the men? What about the men? What about the children? That's something to think about. Let's not be divisional with these types of things. We need to give education to the men as well, and above second grade and third grade in third world countries. My project, World Mentoring Academy, has no fundraising whatsoever. I think we've raised $150 in something like 6 years, but we have 24,000 students, and 2 NGOs using our content in Angola and Congo, with $160 approximately raised for this. When we throw gobs and gobs of money at nonprofits that do not do anything for their end customers and spend most of their time with a hat in their hand. If you're going to give, Give wisely. Do your research. Give some money to research for pulmonary. That's the major killer. That's the one that's going to likely kill somebody in your family. Not ALS. Oh, it looks so cool. Me dumping ice water on top of me in the middle of drought in most of the areas. Come on. I don't want to go too much about this, but basically what we need to do in gift giving is to give with wisdom, and insight, and understanding. Don't give money to somebody who know they're going to go out and get some alcohol or some drugs. We call that enabling. Give to people that are trying to do something for humanity. And not just because it's a fad or it makes you feel good temporarily. Do something wise with your time, your money, and your resources, and your talents. I hate to be so kind of like, so parent-like, but it really is upsetting when people behave so juvenile-like. I hope this doesn't drive you away from following me, because I'm going to try to make this a very daily thing. It's kind of like exercise. I've so far been pretty good about doing it every single day, get in front of this camera and talking on the topic that I have in mind. Please subscribe, follow, support, and check out World Mentoring Academy and some of the other resources that are freely available, both for young, old, to learn for free. Thank you very much.